Hey guys, it's been a little bit since I've done this video. We're going to go ahead and go through some more of the nervous system with you guys right now. Let's discuss peripheral nervous system. Okay, so peripheral nervous system, which we're referring to as the cranial nerve. So we've got the brain, okay, and the brain branches off into a bunch of nerve endings, and those nerve endings are going to create different paths. The cranial nerves branching out, if you take a look at this diagram, kind of points out to what it's going to reach out to and what the sensation or system it's going to be affecting. 12 pairs of cranial nerves. We're going to look at that on page 231 a little bit later. And several facial and cranial structures that are going to be associated with those nerves. Spinal nerves, peripheral nervous system itself, 31 pairs named by corresponding vertebrae. So C1, C2, C3, C4 through the neck also corresponds with a nerve that's actually branching out from those 31 different nerves branching out. Serves the periphery of the body. Serves the periphery of the body. Oops, my bad. And here's a quick diagram what that would actually look like. Here's your spinal column. Okay, you've got C1, C2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because there are 7 cervical vertebrae and 12 thoracic vertebrae and 5 lumbar vertebrae. Then we have sacral and coccyx, which we don't have any nerve endings running through here, so it stops about here. Okay, and these are our 31 nerves that branch out. And as you can see, C1 and C2, C2 specifically, is sensor up here, okay? C3 down in here, C4 across here, C5 is branching down along the arm, C6 into the hands, C7 down to the fingers, okay? So think about it this way. As injuries happen along these spines, okay, along these vertebrae, this is where we end up with paralysis. So if we are injuring down to C6, we are losing sensation and abilities all the way down into these fingers. Okay, so we've lost all mobility throughout the arms into these fingers, depending on severity of the injury, obviously, but that's how we look at paralysis. So if we're looking at T12, okay, thoracic 12, that brings us all the way down here. We lose mobility all along the upper half of the body. Okay, so that's how we look at these spinal injuries in identifying paralysis and where it's actually going to happen. The autonomic nervous system controls involuntary functions and internal organs to maintain homeostasis. The autonomic nervous system consists of 2 things: the sympathetic, which is your prepares the body for emergencies, the fight or flight, and the parasympathetic returns body to normal. I'm going to back that up. Sorry. Sympathetic and parasympathetic. So sympathetic is that fight or flight. Every animal has this animalistic instinct in the world where if we have something that is concerning for our safety, we have a choice. We turn around or stand and fight. And if not, we hit the parasympathetic, which is the return to normal. And unfortunately, sometimes that return to normal is not very pretty. It doesn't work out very well, which we talk about shock, which is psychogenic shock. I'm going to stop there. I'm going to post up this and a question related to, and then we'll work a little bit more on the sympathetic, parasympathetic, the autonomic system altogether. Okay. Thank you very much for your time, guys. And we will talk with you soon. Thanks.